Bedreddin's expansion plans over Anatolia had begun. With incursions over the north and east of their domain, where rebel Turkish clans and the Armenians laid in wait for the attacks. Tibalik was successful in this first breach of Armenian lands, while Alaeddin was repelled from Kayseri by the scheming Hemin, Lord of Kayseri. Yet the Karamanid attempts on their lands had just begun. By 1343, a new campaign season had begun, with Alaeddin leaving Aksaray at the ends of his son, Aziz, while he went with his army to attack Kirsehir. Meanwhile, his other son, Ali, went east again to attack an Armenian host that sieged Kayseri. He dealt great casualties to his foe, but Ali's forces were small, and the Armenians were well prepared to defend themselves, leading to a Karamanid defeat. Retreating back to the southern fortresses that he previously captured, he witnessed the Armenian capture of Kayseri, executing Emin in the process. Unwilling to let it go, Ali gathered mercenaries in the region to mount a new attack on the Armenian before they could establish themselves in the castle. Emboldened by the victories, the Armenian host sailed out against the Karamanids, thinking of destroying their forces and clear the region for Armenian expansion. Muslim horse archers skirmished with the initial Armenian lines coming out of the castle, while the Tatar horsemen charged the unprotected soldiers. Initially, the Armenians were pushing out the Karamanids. But with time, the Muslim horse archers and the repeated Tatar charges made its toll on the Armenian force that was tired, since they didn't have enough time to recuperate from their victory against Emin. Many tried to flee back to the castle walls, but Ali used this opportunity to send his horsemen inside Kayseri, slaughtering the routing foe along the way, able to capture Kayseri without assaulting its walls in a proper siege. With the capture of Kayseri, the rebels in Kirsehi sued for peace, which Aladdin gladly accepted, incorporating them into his own forces. Within 2 years, Aladdin and Ali captured the northern regions, unifying most of the Karaman lands, leading to their great jubilation in the realm. Such was their success that Bedreddin made a ceremony in honor of their victories, bringing closer the 2 lines of Yasihan. Aladdin went back to Aksaray to restructure his domain, gifting the governorship of Kirsehi to his youngest, Aziz. Aladdin's soft end into dealing with his opponents had led him to be known by the Karamanids as the Just, increasing greatly his renown and influence among his neighbors. In Larende, right where Bedreddin was preparing for a new assault at Salifke, the Armenians struck first, capturing the southern fort and sieging Larende. They made a quick strike at the city, full with siege equipment, making the Beylik surprised by such a move, since their situation against the Turk-Atirbeks. Karamanid cavalry charged against the Armenians to disrupt their siege attempts, leading to a deadly melee. The Beylik himself, to break the deadlock, charged with his bodyguard, leaving the Armenian vanguard to falter and eventually leading to a full-scale rout. Although victorious, Bedreddin had received a fatal wound by an Armenian knight, and by the winter of 1346, the Karaman Beylik passed away at Larende. These shocked the entire land. A rule that was thought to endure a lifetime ended prematurely, leaving the unprepared Farahdin as the new Beylik. With his line in the dynasty having no candidates for successors, the title of heir went to Aladdin and his house. Upon hearing the news, Ali went back to Nevzehir to be closer to the Karaman heartlands for the incoming process of he becoming the next ruler, being that his father was getting old. The Bedreddin line was quite weakened without its leader, and Aladdin could make a move upon Konya, but decided not to, for he didn't want to spill more blood from his family, like Bedreddin had done. Fakhreddin started his march to the capital in hopes to get possession of it without any civil war occurring. Good news for him that his younger brother, Sevat, who had come of age, received the loyalty of the forces in Konya, sending messages to the new Beylik that the capital was in no risk of being taken. Alaeddin also assured Fakhreddin that he would respect his succession to the title of Beylik and honor their relations as his uncle and future Beylik. Now, Fakhreddin went to Larenda to bring it under his control, where his father's old troops were stationed. They embraced the new Beylik and pushed over to continue their jihad against the Christians, which Fakhreddin promised to embark. Further east, the Armenians had stabilized their situation and began to push back against the Mamluks from the south, taking their northern lands. Spearheaded by Greco-Hethumedian, they crushed a coalition of Turkic clans and got their vassalage, bringing peace to the region for a while. By 1149, Fakhreddin finally reached Konya and was officially proclaimed as the new Beylik, where he set up his government, sending his brother to govern Larenda. These led their border regions with Alaeddin protected, having not to fear a possible coup from them. The Mamluks, by this time, were beginning to reach north into the lands of Antioch, near the Armenian border, beginning to reach their influence to the Turkic Beyliks. The Karamanids were receptive of them, but had no intentions to become a tributary state of them, hoping that the Armenians could check them while they grew in Anatolia.